Hello, and thank you for joining me today to learn about inventory management in Posterita. The first thing that we need to do before we take a look at inventory management is go ahead and add some items. So I'm just going to go in here and add an item. My item name is going to be called road bike. So I'll just go in here and enter my information. We've got one bike, item, add my value added tax, go to each, and make bike as my primary group, and I'll save. Now notice that over here on the left, after I've entered this product, that it shows the sales price of the bikes at 100, but our stock and all stock both read 0. So in order to update my store inventory, today I am working in my Austin store. So I'm going to go update stock in my store, my Austin store, excuse me. And I'm going to say that I have 3 road bikes, and then I'm going to hit save. Now notice that stock and all stock have both updated to read that we have 3 bikes in inventory. Now that we have the items updated in the stock ticket, let's go ahead and update the system by logging out and logging right back in. Now we see the road bike here on the left on the I want to make a sale screen. So let's go ahead and sell 1 bike. And there we have it. Okay, so now let's take a look at some inventory management reporting tools that you can access through the upgraded version of the Posterita platform, the professional version. Now, we do offer the cash register version, which is free, but you don't get the great inventory management and reporting features that you get with this professional version. So, judging from the feedback that we receive from our retail customers, these inventory management tools are extremely valuable. So, I would definitely advise you to consider upgrading eventually to the professional version. Okay, so let's take a look at our inventory reports. Say that you sold this bike and you forgot about the sale and you're wondering why your stock now only reads that you have 2 road bikes instead of 3. Well, the way you access this is you go to reports and click on stocks, and then we can view transaction details. So let's pull those up. And let's see, so I can sort it by movement date. And here we have the quantity sailed 1 of the road bike. So that's a great way to just keep on top of your transactions and be able to monitor the activity. The next topic we're going to talk about is inventory counts. Now, as a retailer, I'm sure you're very familiar with this wonderful task. But Posterita actually makes it very easy. So let's see how we can do it. Let's go to the home screen and we'll go to inventory. Inventory adjustment, and let's click on count store actual on-hand quantity. Now Posterita allows you to do this in 3 different ways. The first way is you can actually go through and manually count each product and add it in. So you notice here that we have added road bikes, and it says quantity on the book should be 2, so you can go and count your inventory and say yes, we have 2, and add that, and there you have it. So you can just go through and do it manually, or you can actually scan it in with a barcode and the system can count it that way as well. Now this typically gets kind of cumbersome when you get above about 300 items. So there is a third way to do it. If you have inventory that's in the thousands, you can actually use this import CSV button and simply import the CSV file of your inventory count into the system and it will reconcile it. So that's another great way to do it. You can see the screen here and just import it. All right, so that makes it very easy. So the next way that inventory levels change is when you make purchases from your vendors to restock your store. So let's take a look at purchasing. To do this, we go to purchasing on the right and we'll go to make a new PO. Alright, so I am recognizing that I need to add a couple more road bikes to my existing inventory levels, and I'm just going to add 2 road bikes. And I am going to select my vendor that I actually have in the system and hit OK. And I'm going to go ahead and hit buy, place my order with cash, and hit OK. And this is my purchase order from my vendor. So again, if you want to track these purchases, you can also go to reports and go to transaction details, just like we did with the sales. And let's go ahead and review our transactions. And we will see that we have made 2 purchases for a road bike from our vendor, and we're all set to go. So that's how you manage your inventory levels in Posterita Point of Sale. Thanks for joining me, and happy selling!